All right, we are 88.5 FM and 88.5fm.org. It's a beautiful day to do radio today and video, apparently, as well. The Wild Reeds are here. Welcome. I feel like it was quite some time ago. We did a radio session with you guys, and that was on the campus of Cal State Northridge in a small confined space. And it was probably right around the release of The World We Built, I believe. But now we're on the campus of Saddleback College, and we're still kind of kicking the tires on this beautiful performance studio. We did a thing with Van William with the whole audience here, and we did a thing with Phosphorescent recently. But now, again, the Wild Reeds are here, and it's spectacular, and we're all very excited. So we're taping this segment a day before release day. There's a new LP called Cheers, which everybody is excited about. I imagine we're playing 3 brand new songs from the record. Is that what's happening today?
Indeed.
All right, well, let's get right into it if you don't mind, and we'll talk about the record and some other things regarding the Wild Reeds. But what did you guys want to play first?
We're going to play a song called Telepathic Mail.
Brilliantly done. As usual, you three sing brilliantly together. This is the Wild Reeds here in our studio on 88.5 FM. The wildreedsmusic.com is the website. It's Kinsey and Mackenzie and Sharon and incredible rhythm section, Nick and Nick, which is very easy to remember, you guys. I could remember Nick and Nick. You guys just played Telepathic Male, which is a song that was recently floated to us by a record label. And I was reading that there may or may not be an interesting backstory regarding this song. Did somebody have a dream or a premonition? And did it involve Jackson Browne is the question.
Yes.
Yes.
Actually, when we were in the studio making our last record, we were in this beautiful house in Bridgeport. And I had written this song, went to bed, had a dream that Jackson Browne told me that it was really good. It's like a very extensive dream, but like, you know, I asked him like how he got all of his songs, and he said they told me, as if there was some kind of like angelic presence that is, you know, bestowed upon Jackson Browne. And he told me that they told him the song was really good.
That's incredible. Again, Telepathic Male was the song we just heard. The new record, Cheers, will be released tomorrow. If you want to see the Wild Reeds on tour, next week on Tuesday, the 12th of March, playing an in-store at Amoeba, and then not in Southern California till, I guess, the tail end of the tour, playing the Casbah. Yeah, June, the Casbah in San Diego, and then the Troubadour in Los Angeles. So for the uninitiated, as I say, there's many releases that people could get a hold of as far as the Wild Reeds, Blind and Brave, our personal favorite, The World We Built, songs like Only Songs and Capable. We will be playing those on the air on 88.5 FM, probably forever.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Of course. There's also Best Wishes and New Ways to Die. It seems like I was reading that you may have approached the making of this record a little bit differently. I want to talk about that in a little bit, but how about another new song, if you don't mind? Another one off Cheers.
Sure. This song's called Giving Up on You.
Eyes looking so pretty. Now we're in a bad
That's right. We are 88.5 FM being treated to some live music in our studio here on the campus of Saddleback College today. That is the Wild Reeds. We heard Telepathic Mail. We heard Giving Up on You. Is that the video for that song? Is that the one you guys are playing baseball in?
Yeah.
Yes. Who came up with the concept
like
of
we're playing.
What was that?
Pretending like we're playing baseball.
You guys look like professional athletes in that particular video.
Clearly. There was some brainstorming with the concept of that one. It was mostly our director, Michael, who plays the ump in that video, the guy who's like, "You're out." He came up with most of the concept, but it was sort of a collaboration. There were some mutual ideas, and yeah, he did a great job.
No, I think so too. There's some great brand new videos on your website and on your YouTube page as well. And I was doing a deep dive into all things Wild Reeds. And if you go back damn near close to a decade ago, you'll find performances of 3 artists singing in a parking garage. But it was interesting to me that it wasn't this lineup. You guys didn't have the rhythm section. I know you've been asked this a million times, but take us back to the inception of the band, if you don't mind, and kind of how we got to where we are today.
So Inception, like a dream within a dream, like that movie?
Yeah, never saw that movie.
It's amazing. I highly recommend it. Yeah, Kinsey had like a solo show around Christmas time, 2009. And me and our friend Natalie, we always like played with each other and at like open mics and backed each other up, and I wanted to sing with her, so she asked me to back her up on guitar and vocals, and I wore a poncho to that show and played a Strat.
Who opened the show, Sharon?
It was an Elvis impersonator named Silver G.
From Barstow. Or
Yeah.
Shout out if you're listening, Silver G.
We're looking for you to open more shows.
Would you bring Silver G on the road with you for the next tour is the question?
As
Maybe.
long as he was appropriate,
Yeah.
We've toyed with the idea of having a Silver G cameo in a music video.
So call us.
It could still happen.
Again, the Wild Reeds are here on 88.5 FM, thewildreedsmusic.com. We're here to celebrate the new record called Cheers. It's been said that each individual songwriter had unprecedented freedom to execute their own songs. So how's the making of this record a little bit different than the previous stuff?
I would say that, over the years we've worked really hard as singers mostly and songwriters to sound more like each other. Our songwriting influences each other a lot, but there's the whole concept of blending our voices together and for each other's songs, like taming our influences to accompany one another. And I think this was the first time we'd approached a record, not necessarily like, let's make 3 solo records, but what would it sound like if our distinct personalities were sort of allowed to flourish on each song? And I think that there's a lot more of that when you listen to bands like the Beatles, and when people think of classic bands that had multiple writers and it's a John song or a so-and-so song. And so we just thought, why can't we do that? So we did, and it was really freeing in a lot of ways, and also just not tethering ourselves to the idea that we need to have 3-part harmony on every part of every song. If the song didn't call for it, that was okay. And that's not our complete identity. But for a long time it was, and we still love 3-part harmony, and it is all over the record, but we just allowed ourselves to sort of step outside of the box that we'd kind of created for ourselves, so it was really liberating.
Well, what we've heard so far from the record, we've heard Lose My Mind, Giving Up on You, Don't Pretend, Telepathic Mail. We can't wait to hear the rest of the new album called Cheers. You guys are a class act, fantastic musicians. It's been wonderful to kind of see this group grow throughout the years, and we'll be supporting your music, for many years to come. So
Thank you.
For the next album, you got to come back.
Oh, yeah.
Is the idea. How about another brand new song from the Wild Reeds before we kind of wrap it up here on listener-supported 88.5 FM.
I missed that week in the hospital. Too sick to see you, but made sure to call. It spiraled downward from then, and I got sick again. I'm overwhelmed by it all. should follow through. I never pushed the limits. I lived inside them, didn't mind it. Didn't dare ask questions, never swim in the deep end. I was afraid to try. But now I feel like a bad kid. 'Cause no one deserves this. So I'll just sit here quietly with my hands folded. But don't pretend that the world has never been good to you. Don't suspend all your plans when you know you should follow through. Don't you dare play the victim when you have the power to choose. Don't pretend that the world has never been good to you. I won't pretend. I won't pretend goodness that over you.
Very cool. Wrapping up our session here with the Wild Reads on 88.5 FM. Somebody recently tweeted out, I don't know which one of you it was, but putting out this new record is kind of like birthing a baby,
Yeah.
which I thought
didn't know if that was
funny.
appropriate because I think birthing a baby is an incredible miracle, but it also feels similar in the sense that you wait months and months and months for this event.
Yeah. Again, the new record is Cheers. From what we've heard so far, it is phenomenal. We'll catch up with you next week at Amoeba, and then in June at the Troubadour. Speaking of babies, we have a radio station baby here, and before you guys hit the road,
Harriet.
we would love to take a picture with you guys.
We would love to hold your baby.
This is the Wild Reads. We are listener supported, 88.5 FM. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.